All right, guys, welcome to this brand new trader orientation. And what we want to do is make sure that all of our newest traders, all of our newest students are ready to excel to that next level. You know, you're at the right place at the right time, and it's my job to help you become the right person. My name is Steve Max, AKA Max the Mentor. And what I'm here to do is give you guidance, give you a pathway, give you mentorship to help you understand the things that I've been able to learn over the last couple of years. You know, what I want to do is take my wisdom, my knowledge, my experience, and transplant that in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, so that you're able to go out and obtain the financial goals and the success that it is that you want to achieve. You know, the minute that you started in this program, the minute that you registered for I Am Academy, you started a path to become a better person, to become the person that achieves all of your financial goals and dreams. And what we want to do here is make sure that we give you the tools and the training to help you along that journey. You know, 2.5 years ago, I knew nothing about trading. You know, I knew nothing about building an online business. But you see, because of this great platform, because of this great opportunity, I was able to take my life from a place where I needed to work a job, a place where I was broke and desperate, a place where I was in despair, not knowing what would be next. And I was able to obtain financial freedom. I was able to become free from a 9-to-5 job or needing anybody to pay me a salary. I've been able to work remotely from home for the last 1.5 years without needing a job. And listen, what I want for you is that same financial freedom and possibly even better. You know, there's no telling what it is that you're going to be able to accomplish on this journey. But here's what we've seen. The things that's taken some of us a year, 2 years, 3 years, we're seeing people just like yourself being able to achieve these things in 30 and 60 days, 90 days. And so listen, I want you to understand success loves speed, but I also want you to understand that I want you to be patient with yourself in the process. So don't limit yourself. Don't say, oh, it'll take me a couple of years. Maybe it can happen in 6 months. But at the same time, if you don't have the crazy success speed, I want you to be patient in the process and know that it is coming. If you continue to believe, if you continue to put forth action, I believe that you will obtain the goal that you want to achieve. What is the vision of why we're here today? What is the vision of why you're here at I Am Academy? Well, I Am Academy's goal is to enrich and empower 1 million students around the world by 2020. It is this company's focus and heart to promote 1,000 chairmen. What that is people that take advantage of our marketing platform, our affiliate marketing platform, best marketing platform in the world, and help over 1,000 people achieve a multiple 6-figure income literally by just helping people. So 1 million customers, 1,000 chairmen by the end of 2020, that is our goal and that is our focus. And we are all a part of that. You being here today is a part of that. Currently, at the time of this training, there's around 300,000 students around the world. Understand that that means that you are part of the biggest trading platform in the world. There is nobody that can compete with us at 300,000 students deep, all right? We've been around for over 7 years. What that means is this company is not some brand new company that is gonna be here today and gone tomorrow. This is a company that's stable, that the foundation is set where you can trust in its future. 7 years in existence. Guys, again, it's what makes us the best trading platform in the world, the biggest trading platform in the world. Now, the first thing I want you to really take note of here today is I want you to ask yourself this question. I want you to ask yourself, why am I here? Why am I here? And I want you to take a few moments right now, and I really want you to write this down and really think about, why are you here today? You know, what is it that you want to obtain? What is it that you want to accomplish? You know, is it an extra income? Maybe you're here today and you say, Steve, you know what? I just want an extra couple of dollars a month, maybe a couple $100 a month. Okay? Why are you here? Write it down, okay? Are you here for a couple of $100 a month? Are you here for, you know, paying off a debt? Are you here for, you know, building a college fund for your child? Are you here because you want to retire yourself or retire your family, right? Are you here because, you know, you want to obtain financial freedom and you want to be free from a job? Right? You want to take this thing to the next level. Well, you need to really ask yourself these questions, you know, because look, There are spare time goals, there are part-time goals, and there are full-time goals, okay? And depending on how big your goals are is depending on how much time you're gonna need to give this. You see, if you say, Steve, I'm okay with making a couple extra $100 a week. That's all I want. Well, listen, that's a spare time goal. You could do this 2 or 3 days a week, 2 to 3 hours a day. And eventually you'll get to a place where you make a couple $100 a week, right? You can do that. But if you say, Steve, I want to build a retirement account. I want to build a college fund for my kids. I want to buy that house. I want to get out of debt. At minimum, that's a part-time goal. And what that means is you're going to have to work this at least 5 times a week, 3 to 4 hours a day, just like if you had a part-time job. And then over time, you're going to get to the place where you're going to be able to do that. Those are part-time things. Those are maybe an extra $500 to $600 a week, right? That's a part-time goal. But if you tell me, Steve Max, my goal is to be absolutely financially free. I want to retire my family. I don't want to work a job ever again. I want to buy my dream car, buy my dream home, go on vacations, and live life on my terms. Well, my friend, that's a full-time goal. And a full-time goal requires you to work this 6 to 7 days a week, 4 to 5 hours a day minimum for the next 6, 12, 18, 24 months. Now, I want you to really think about this because this is important. I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Why are you here? What are some of the things you want to do for your family? Write that down. What are some of the things you want to do for yourself? Write that down. Can you do that in a spare time commitment? Awesome. Can you do that in a part-time commitment? Awesome. Do you need to do it at a full-time commitment? Awesome. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to open up the chat box right now. I want to know, do your goals fit in a spare time, part-time, or full-time commitment? Write it in the chat right now. If your goals are spare time, part-time, or full-time, and be honest with yourself. I don't want to force full-time on you, okay? Nor do I even want to force part-time on you, but I want you to be real with yourself because you're going to set the pace for what you want. And the more that you want, the more it will require from you. People give up in life because they just start feeling like it's not possible for them. They start feeling like, it's easier for me to watch Netflix on the couch and eat Dorito chips and order Uber Eats and enjoy my life as it is today rather than increase and improve. And if that's you, that's okay. But I want to know who's willing to go all in. So whatever your goals are, small goals, you could do it on a spare time basis. Bigger goals, that's going to take at least a part-time commitment, like if you had a part-time job. And then big goals, that's going to require full-time attention. Every day you got to pay attention to this, all right? Most people would say full-time. Rashawn says part-time for now. That's okay. Strong says part-time for now. That's okay. EDO, part-time. Great. Okay. Part-time. Awesome. And then remember, guys, part-time, probably about 3 to 4 hours a week, 3 to 4 hours a day, 4 to 5 times a week. Okay? That's what it's going to take for you to hit your part-time goals. All right? I love it, Isaac. Good stuff, guys. Okay? So most people fall between part-time and full-time. So that's a commitment of at least 4 to 5 days a week. On the higher end, 6 to 7 days a week, right? You can take a rest in between, but you got to be focused for the next 2 years because the next 2 years can take you further than you ever thought or imagined. So now that you have some goals written down, write down some things that you want to do for your family. Write down some things that you want to accomplish for yourself, okay? Make some short-term goals and some long-term goals. Short-term goal may mean I want to make enough money that I don't have to work at a job. Long-term goal would mean I want to have over $100,000 saved up for an emergency account or savings or whatever, right? So make yourself some long-term and some short-term goals and write this number down, 18. Write this number down, 18, because I want you to give yourself an 18-month commitment to your why, an 18-month commitment to why you're here. A doctor or lawyer can take up to 10 years to become a doctor or lawyer. Are you willing to give yourself at least 18 months here to make sure whether this is right for you or not, whether you're going to succeed or not. You got to give yourself time to learn. This is like a new language. This is a new skill set. Give yourself 18 months to be able to make sure, hey, am I going to be able to do this? Is this for me? Give yourself an 18-month commitment. Here's the truth. I have never seen a person be committed for 18 months and not grow as a person and not have results here at IM Academy. So I'm going to open up the chat box again. And here's what I want to know. If you're committed to giving yourself 18 months, I want you to write in the chat box right now, I am committed. Write it down, I am committed. And if you're watching this recording, I want you to write down on your paper, I am committed. Because I want you to be committed. It's not to me, it's not to the platform, it's to yourself. I want you to be committed to your goals and dreams. We all know too many people who have given up on their goals and dreams and weren't committed. And now they live a life of regret and they will never get to where it is they want. I don't want that for you. I want you to be committed to yourself and committed to your goals and dreams. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and move on from this portion. And what I want to talk to you guys is about our weekly calls. Look, here at IM Academy and in our group called Market Mastery, and some of you are parts of smaller teams within our Market Mastery branch, which is under my leadership. We have a system that we've created to help you, our newest person, kind of be in the in of what's going on around us so that you can see in real time, you know, our calls, our trainings, our opportunity calls that you can invite people to. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys and share with you our weekly call schedule, okay? So I'm going to start off with this one here. And we've narrowed it down to a few calls that we want you guys to plug into every week, okay? Now, on Sunday nights, okay, at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have a call with our Chairman 25, Chairman Mike Soltero. Now, Chairman 25, guys, means he has well over 1,000 traders in his organization. He's impacting people all around the world. And at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday nights, he has this call called I Am a Trader, where he brings you guys updates. He'll bring you guys specialized training and really equip you for your journey here at I Am Academy. On Tuesday nights, this is a call that we lead here on our team. This is a call that I lead and pour into you guys with mentorship. It's on Tuesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's our market mastery training. And sometimes we have some very big special guests. This is the most important call of the week for you guys to be on each and every single week. Now, on Wednesday nights, for all of our new traders, right? So this is for you and for you for the next 3 months. We have a call called Trading Basics on Wednesday nights at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Now, the cool thing about this call is you come on and we don't expect you to be an expert. We expect you to come with an open mind and ask questions. So this is a perfect call for all of our new traders to come on to and get their questions answered. And again, that's at Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then if you're a person that wants to share this platform with the world, whether to get your 2 and free subscription or you want to take advantage of our global marketing plan and build yourself a residual income like so many of us have, on Saturdays at noon Eastern time, we have a marketing training that you get to be a part of. All right, so that's a marketing training on Saturdays that you get to be a part of. Now, that's the calls for trainings. And again, you don't have to be on every call, but we ask that depending on your commitment is dependent on the calls that you're going to be on. At a minimum, I would encourage you guys to be on our Tuesday night calls every single week that we have it. And then if your team has a specialized call once a week, I would encourage you guys to be on that as well. Now, if you're going to invite new people to this opportunity, whether to get your free subscription or residual income, we have calls every single night, okay, so that you could take advantage of this opportunity and invite people to these calls. And we're going to break down exactly how to do that. All right. On Monday through Friday, all right, so the weekdays, it's at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And Saturday through Sunday, it's at 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right. Now, the Zoom code is usually always the same. Sometimes it changes, but whenever it is going to be changed, we drop that in the chats. But here's what you can be sure of every single night there will be a call where you can invite a new person to, and they'll see the greatness of IM Academy, the greatness of trading Forex and digital currencies. So like that, you can get your free tuition or rank advance, and most importantly, so that you can impact people around the world. Guys, how powerful is this platform? We have people in every continent making money trading, making money with our marketing plan. And guys, you can impact people all around the world with this opportunity. It is very, very powerful and very, very important to not keep this to yourself. Now, one of the things that I want to encourage you to do, you've seen some of the training calls, plus you got to train yourself in trading and a few other things, right? It's going to be very important, guys, for you to create for yourself an ideal week. Now, what is an ideal week? Okay. An ideal week is for you to look at, okay, your schedule for the week and figure out, when am I going to, allocate time for this opportunity? So for some of you, you're going to have to trade in the mornings. For some of you, you're going to have to study in the evenings or on your lunch breaks. So for some of you, you're going to have to focus your time on the weekends heavy. But I want you to look at your schedule. Think about, if you're going to school, when you take classes. If you have a job, when do you, go to work? You got to think about things like, when is your non-negotiable family time, right? Now, I will say this. There are things that in this season you will have to sacrifice, right? But better to sacrifice now for the things you love than sacrifice later, and the things you love will be sacrificed, right? So focus right now in this next 18 months on, focusing on trading, focusing on marketing, focusing on getting your income up, focus on getting your trading accounts up, so then you could live the life that you want and you can impact people the way you want to. So what I do is I have a spreadsheet. I'm going to share with you guys one of the older spreadsheets that I have, okay? And you could just create this for yourself. And what I do is I put Monday through Sunday on this spreadsheet, okay? And every moment, I have here from 5 a.m. to about 12:30 a.m. You can adjust this depending on your sleep schedule. And I want you to allocate every minute of every day for something, right? And most importantly, in this aspect, because this may take some time, I want you to know, what is your IM Academy time? When are you going to be on the live education? When are you going to be doing the academy? When are you going to be on our team calls? And I want you to focus on making time for that, because here's the thing. Everything takes time from you. All the important things in your life need to go into your schedule, and IM Academy is no different. Remember, if you have a spare time commitment and a spare time goal, then give yourself 3 or so days a week to do this. If you have a part-time goal, you already understand that it's a minimum of 4 to 5 times a week for a minimum of 3 to 4 hours a day. And if you have a full-time commitment to this, well, guess what? You're looking at 5 to 7 days a week, okay? And you're looking at a minimum of 4 to 6 hours a day when you do it, right? Now, if your goals are big enough, it's worth it. Here's what I'll tell you. I've done it twice in my life. When I've worked myself out of a job to do what I love. When I was in the construction field and I wanted to get into nonprofit ministry, what I did was I worked every waking moment outside of my job. And on my lunch breaks, I would study so that I can get into nonprofit ministry. And then one day it flipped. And I got out of construction, which I hated, and I was able to do something I loved, which was nonprofit ministry. Then when I started realizing that I needed to make more money, I started my entrepreneurship journey. And what I did was I built my entrepreneurship journey on my off time and on my lunch breaks until my entrepreneurship journey became my full-time. And frankly, now I'm a full-time entrepreneur, but ministry is every day as part of that as well. And nonprofit work is part of that every day as well, as I'm able to impact people on a global scale now. So here's what I want you to understand by creating your schedule, is that when you create your schedule, you are setting yourself up for success so that one day you can live for your passions and you can accomplish your dreams and you can accomplish your goals. So your homework here is, whether you do it on paper, you could even download a PDF and just write it in. You can go to your local office supply store like Office Depot or Office Max and go get yourself an agenda binder and write in your schedule. Or you could create a little spreadsheet like this and literally type in your schedule for the week. You know, there's a saying that says most people don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan. So you having a precise schedule for everything, including your children's activities. If you guys have kids, you got to pick up your kids. Guess what? You can't schedule calls for that time. You can't schedule trading for that time. So I want you guys to really look at your daily schedule and make sure that you allocate time to the things that are important for you to have success in this business and for your goals and for your dreams. Now, what we're going to go ahead and get into now is there are some key websites, okay, that you guys have to pay attention to. And I'm going to go ahead and open that up now and share with you what websites those are. So the first website I want you guys to take note of is your IM Academy website. That's im.academy, okay? Now, this is a website where you won't really use this too much, other than this is where you go to be able to adjust your packages, okay? Now, you will go to shopping cart here. Okay, so if you guys want to add things, like many of you guys are using the DeLorean. If you don't have the DeLorean, you go to im.academy shopping cart. You'll go here and you will see the DeLorean here. You won't see it on mine because I already have it, but it will show up here for you. Okay, you can also go here and adjust your package. You see this little gear at the top. You will click that. You will scroll down. Okay, and then here you can see where it says your package, membership package. I have the elite package. If you do not, let's say you have the FRX package and you want to change it. Or you have any package and you want to change it to something else, you click here, click the one that you actually want, okay? Platinum package is the FRX package at the time of this recording. And let's say you have the platinum package right now and you want to upgrade to elite, you would click that and then press modify pack. And then what happens is on your next bill date, as you see here, my bill date already happened on the 17th, or is going to happen on the 17th of August. That means if I change my package today, the actual change will take place on that next bill date. Very important for you to know that. So if you want to upgrade to elite, it won't happen right away. It'll happen on your next bill date. What you would want to do is if there's a product that you want, go into the shopping cart and add it for yourself. Now, I want to show you one more thing from the im.academy website. And that is how you can find your registration referral website, okay? Now, the way that this works, if you're an IBO like myself, okay, it will say my websites. For you, it'll say something like my referral links if you're just a regular customer, okay? You go there and it's gonna give you two websites. The first one's gonna take you to a main website. The second one is going to take you to a customer enrollment form. Now, what's cool is if you send somebody the customer enrollment form and they're going to sign up as your referral, it's going to take them directly to the page and make it simplified. They have updated this, so make sure that you are familiar with it. They've updated it to make it simple. If you choose Elite, it'll simply click on everything and show them the savings that they get, all right? And if they start with the Forex, now they can start with Forex and they can go ahead and add the DeLorean for $22.95. So it's really, really cool, okay? Now, if you forget this, and some of you may, here's the easiest way to figure out your user link. If you notice, it's simply im.academy and your username for IM Academy. So let's say you're at the coffee shop with your friend who's interested in getting started. You don't remember how to find your link, or you're on the spot and you just want to help them get started right away. You will simply go into whatever web browser you use. You'll type in im.academy. It'll be / your username. Okay? Simple enough. You know, for me, this is my username. And guess what, guys? This is my website. Now, very important, if you ever have somebody getting started, and you go to the top of the website, make sure that it says your name at the top of the website. Believe it or not, I've had people refer people and register people and it wasn't their website, because there are people that pay for advertising and Google brings up their website if somebody types in I Am Academy. So make sure that if you have a customer getting started and they're your referral, so you can get credit for that, make sure that it's your username and make sure that it's your name at the top. So again, IAM.Academy is a very powerful website that you want to have access to because you can do some special stuff there that you can't do anywhere else. This is your back office, if you will. All right. And if you're an IBO and you're building the business, there's other trainings on using some of this other stuff here, but that's not important today. The biggest website you're going to be using is IAM.Center. IAM.Center. Now, when you first register, sometimes it takes a few hours to get access to the IAM.Center. If you ever find yourself in a position where you can't log in, go to retrieve login, and they will send you an email. Now, very important about this is that if you don't see it in your regular email, go to your spam folder and check for the email there. You go ahead and log in with the same username and password that you use for IAM.Academy. And here you're going to find the hub of where your trading journey will be. And this, I'm telling you guys, been here 2.5 years, almost 3 years now. This is, you can't even compare this to what this was, 2.5 years ago. It has been updated so much. It is so powerful. I want you to understand you have the most powerful trading platform at your disposal. So when you begin, it's not going to look as cool as this. You're going to have to go through levels as you're learning how to use this website. Also, you can put your picture, like I put my picture in there. And you're going to start off by going to the academy. Now, if you're learning, standard Forex, you're going to go here. We do have it in Spanish and a few other languages as well. We have the HFX Academy, which if you're going to do HFX, you'll have that one as your main one. If you have Elite, you'll also have access. Also, DCX is for our Digital Currency Academy. You're going to learn there. And then if you're building the business, you're going to have some special items there in the IBO Academy, and they're planning to expand on that as well. For most of us, though, we're going to start our journey on the Forex Academy. You're going to go in here, and it may make you press the enroll button, and then all of these other items are going to start popping up. Now, the way it was set up, and it may be like this for you now, if not, they'll all pop up. But you may have to watch one thing at a time for it to let you see the others, okay? You're going to start on what is Forex, FRX 101. You're going to go ahead and press play. And here, it's going to give you access to the video archives of the Academy. Now, for everybody who starts here, the recommendation is as a minimum a 100 to 200 series, which is not a lot of videos. It's not 200 videos, okay? It's just levels. So the 100 series, okay, has, let me see, less than 20-something videos because it skips. It has some quizzes in there too, all right? And then the 200 series, that's a minimum. Now, for all of you who are going to do DeLorean, I would actually recommend going through the 300 series as well. It's only an extra, 7, 8 videos, less than 10 videos in the 300 series. Very important because it's going to talk about things, that you're going to want to know about and have an idea about going into that next level. So I would do the 300 series for those of you that really want to take this seriously. Now, here's what's important. If you're brand new, and you really are going to start trading right away, and you're not going to start with marketing right away, your focus is, I got to become a great trader. You need to go through the 100 to 300 series within your first 2 weeks. I would actually encourage you to do it within your first 7 days, okay? Take notes. Everybody here should also have a notebook, especially for your journey, okay? I have many notebooks. This is like gold. You want to write down your stuff. And here's the cool thing. If you run into questions, that's fine. Some of this stuff I had to watch 2 or 3 times to get, a gist of it. And here's the cool thing. You have questions. Remember I told you there's a Trading Basics call? Bring those questions to the Trading Basics call on Wednesday nights and get those questions answered, all right? So everybody was going to go through the 100 to 200 series as a minimum, 300 series if you really want to take your trading to the next level, and eventually go through the 400 series if you want to become an expert trader, okay? Now, by the time that you hit about the 200 series, whether you continue to 300 or not, you're now ready to go to our Go Live education, okay? And before I get into the trading journey, I don't want to miss the opportunity to share with you something very powerful, which is we have something called the Master Mentor Series. Now, whether you're just trading or you're trading and marketing this business, the Master Mentor series is one of the most important things that you can dedicate at least 1 hour a week to watch. Now, if you're brand new, you haven't seen any of these yet, I would encourage you to go back in time and watch all of these recordings. There's currently 7 of them. We've got one of the most famous, one of the best public speakers, motivational speakers in the world called Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is going to help you elevate your mindset. Write this down. Trading is 5% technical, 95% mental. 5% technical, 95% mental. You see, you getting your mindset right is going to impact your trading. It's going to impact how you market this business and reach people. So I want you to take about an hour a week and watch at least one of these recordings every single week. And listen, there's some of these I've watched 20 times now, 30 times now. And what happens is it's just programming your mind for achieving great things. Now, you've gone through the 100 and 200 series of videos, and you're ready to start watching some live education. I want you to start where it says, are you a new member? Okay. Here, it's going to pull up for you, okay, some brand new classes for our newest traders. And I'm going to give you 3 specific people that I want you to focus on, okay? Number 1, I want you to focus on Tyrone Foster, okay? He comes on Tuesdays through Thursdays at 10 a.m., but you're going to be able to go in and watch the recordings, and I'll take you there in a second, okay? So that's the live schedule you see here. No matter what type of educators you're going to go to, they're going to always have their schedule like this. I'm also going to encourage you to watch Abel Melendez. He comes on at 11 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. And then also, good friend of our team, Ralph Dunca. He comes on Sundays, Mondays, and Saturdays. Okay, here are his times. But here's what I want you to check out. You can go to the educator. So Tyrone Foster is one of our favorite educators. You're going to go here. And here, you're going to be able to go down and go to his favorite sessions. And here, I want you to watch these favorite sessions from Tyrone Foster, because here it's going to start laying out the groundwork. You know, sometimes counting pips, it's a pain in the butt. It's not always simple. So I want you guys to go through some of the basics of Tyrone Foster, and then you could watch some of his recorded sessions. Okay, so if you miss his live session, you can go to the recordings. The same thing with Abel Melendez, okay, as well as Ralph Dunca, okay? So go in there, watch them live when you can, and if it doesn't meet your schedule, go in and watch it on their recordings, okay? And here you have Abel's favorite sessions, all right? So much stuff, guys. We have over 2,000 hours of recorded education each and every single month. We have hundreds of thousands of recorded hours now of live education. No other platform in the world has that. You got to utilize this, all right? Set up your schedule, spend time on your education, very, very important. Now, once you get through the basics, okay? Once you get through the basics, you get to kind of pick and choose which direction you're going to go. And if you're doing HFX, your basics are going to be different, okay? If you're doing digital currency, it's going to be different. But if you're focused on Forex, okay, this is the path that we've created for you guys. Now, you go through the basics, and now it's like, okay, Steve, I want to start trading live. Unless you and your mentor have chosen another path, you're going to go through the DeLorean path, okay? And I'm going to show you guys a blueprint that I'm going to give every single person here, okay? And if you have not received it, you can message me and get it, or ask your mentor for it, okay? Now, you add the DeLorean. It comes with your Elite package. If you don't have the Elite, you add it for $22. You go here. And I want you guys to focus on trading with these people live, okay? So here you can go in, and with Tyrone Foster from Tuesday to Thursday at 6 a.m. Eastern, he does live trading. That means you can go in there and literally take the trade setups with the people, okay? Abel Melendez, he's scheduled to be on at 8 a.m. Tuesday to Thursdays, and then Patrick Kenny is going to come on from 9 a.m. To 10:30, okay, from Monday through Thursday. Again, these are live trading sessions where you can go in and trade live with them. Now, if this does not go with your schedule, the cool thing about DeLorean is once you understand how to do it, you can do it on your own. And the DeLorean strategy works from 2 a.m. Eastern, okay, through 10 a.m. Eastern time. So depending on where you are in the world, that'll work great for you, okay? So this is the path that we're taking all of our newest traders, unless you and your mentor decide that there's another way for you to go. Now, and by the way, there's people that trade at different hours. So if the DeLorean path doesn't work, talk to your mentor about maybe the Gold Cup path or many others that are available on the platform. The last thing I'm gonna mention to you is that we have certain scanners that are scanning the markets for you. Now, when you first start, you're gonna have access to the Harmonic Scanner. Harmonic Scanner is going through trades 24 hours a day, okay? Also, the Harmonic Scanner has harmonic education, okay? So if you decide to go through this, actually, let me see something here. Let me do it this way better. I'll just go ahead and show you, because if you decide to go with the Harmonic Scanner, just so you know, there is Harmonic Scanner education also available to you. Forex Harmonics. These are people that use the Harmonic Scanner. Manny Quinones being the most famous and most powerful harmonics educator. Okay, I don't want to confuse you. Most people are going the DeLorean path, but if you just have the FRX and you have not added DeLorean, you can go ahead and utilize the Harmonic Scanner because it comes with our most basic package. Okay, so here you have the Harmonic Scanner. Let me see here if it'll take me right to DeLorean. Boom. And here you have the DeLorean scanner, guys. Again, make sure that you're going through the process that I've mentioned, but I just want to show you guys how to get to the DeLorean. You can go to strategies, and then you can go directly to DeLorean here. Click that, and that'll take you to your DeLorean scanner, okay? If you see that you go here and DeLorean's not colored, it's because you have to pay for it. You got to go back to IM.Academy and add it. If you have the Elite, all of these scanners will be available. If you don't, only the ones that you pay for will be available. So that's the IM.Academy and IM.Center websites, okay? The only other website you need to take note of right now is Tradingview.com. Now, Tradingview.com is a free website for you, and this is cool because as you get advanced and you want to start drawing your own charts, you're going to be able to go here and you're going to be able to actually, you know, draw on these charts and kind of use some of the education that you're utilizing in order to draw charts for yourself and figure out trend lines, figure out if you're going to see a reversal, whatever it is, you're going to be able to do that. And the cool thing about TradingView is whatever you do here, if you download the TradingView app on your phone, your charts go with you wherever you go because they'll be right on your phone. You could also set alerts. Now, this is free. If you want some of the advanced features, you'll have to pay for it. I think their basic TradingView starts at $9.99 and then goes up from there. But you can start one for free. It just has little ads and it's a little bit more limited. But you know, you don't have to pay for TradingView right now. You could start with a free one. So guys, those are the basic websites that I wanted to walk you through right now, okay? And now you guys have access to the most powerful websites that you're going to be utilizing for your journey. Now, there's a blueprint that I want to show you guys. Many of you may have already seen this, but in case you haven't, here it is. And again, if you don't have it, please ask for it and we will get it to you. So this is the DeLorean blueprint. So this is where most of our new traders are going. We're seeing people have massive success, even in their first 30, 60, 90 days, utilizing this blueprint and this strategy. And it just summarizes everything that I've just mentioned to you. So this is a PDF that I want you guys to have. If you do not have this, let us know. It also goes through which videos to watch first for the DeLorean. We will get this over to you if you don't have it, if you have not received it. All right, we will get that over to you as soon as possible. Now, there's some apps that you got to make sure that you have, okay? And I want you guys to take note of these apps right now. And what I'm going to do is, let me see if I can pull up what they look like so that you guys make sure that you have them, okay? So the first app is the Metatrader4 app, okay? And it looks like this, okay? Now, people always ask me, Steve Max, I see MT5. Do I download the 5? No, download the 4. The reason is because when the 5 came out, they came out with some different updates. A lot of brokers do not use it, but most brokers do use MT4. So you want to download MT4, also known as Metatrader 4. That's your most important app. Download it. And I'm going to share with you guys how to open up your demo account on there, all right? Also, you want to make sure that you have the Telegram app. Okay, Telegram app, it looks like this. It may say Telegram Messenger, okay, and this is where our community chats are in. All of you will be invited to our Market Mastery Telegram, which is our main trading Telegram, where we make sure you know all of our calls, and we have a lot of discussion in there as well. So make sure you have the Telegram app, okay? And then there is an IM Academy app. Let me see if I can pull it up here. And it'll look like this, okay? Now, the cool thing about the IM Academy app is you'll be able to log into something called Pip Talk, okay? Now, Pip Talk is really cool because your favorite educators on the website, they actually send you updates, okay, of different calls that are happening, sometimes even different trade setups. And so you want to make sure that you go in here and you look, like DeLorean is right here. So you would go there and you would click the subscribe button. Now I'm already subscribed, but you would go here and you would subscribe. And then what happens is it's going to pull up updates and it's going to send them to your phone by having the im.academy app. So again, guys, those are the 3 apps I want you to have: Telegram, IM Academy, and MT4. Now, very important. If you have the Elite package, there's some extra apps that you can download, okay? One is the Swipe Trades app, where they send trade signals right to your phone, and this is what it'll look like, okay? So if you have the Elite, you can download the Swipe Trades app and log in with your username and password, okay? And then we also have the Swipe Coin app, okay? And it looks like this. And they've been sending phenomenal trades on there as well. And you can download that and start taking demo trades. So, in your first 30 days, I don't care if people are sending you the trades, guys. I want you to take them on demo. If you're going through the DeLorean blueprint, I encourage you to only use these on demo. And if you do these, I want you to do them in a separate trading account. So I want you to only have a DeLorean account for DeLorean trading. Do not mix your trading, because one of the things we've noticed is people will start trading live money or even demo money, but live money in an account, and then they'll take trades from one thing and be winning. And then if you take losing trades from another because it's a different strategy, then you end up losing. So what we want you to do is, if you're going through the DeLorean blueprint, use your live account only for DeLorean. If you're going to do Swipe Coin or something else, have a separate live account for that, and ask your mentor or reach out if you need more answers and guidance through that. All right. So those are the apps that you guys want to have access to. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to show you how to open up a specific type of demo account, because what happens is this, is when you have the demo account that Metatrader4 gives you, it's very limited. You're not going to have gold. You're not going to be able to trade Bitcoin. You're not going to be able to trade US 30. Okay. By the way, for all of my live traders, your first month, 2 months, unless you have a big account, be careful with US 30. I would trade it at 0.01. Don't trade it at more than that. It's very volatile. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to be able to do this on your phone. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. All right. So this is how it's going to work. You're going to go to your Metatrader4 app. And by the way, it's going to look a little different if you're on an Android phone. Okay. Go to Metatrader4 and it's going to look like this. You're going to go to your settings and you're going to click new account. Then you're going to go to where it says open a demo account, which is the first one at the top. And then you're going to search for KOT. And then you should see there where it says KOT demo. You're going to click that. It's going to ask you for your personal information. I would go ahead and keep the leverage at 1 to 500. The deposit amount, I would make it more realistic for you. So, you know, it'll give you $100,000 if you want it. What I would do, guys, is I would go down to maybe 5,000, 10,000, or even 3,000. Okay. And then I would go ahead and register. Now it's going to give you this information. This information is important if you want to ever log back in. Sometimes Metatrader4 will exit you out of your account. You want to log back into that demo account. You want to record this so that you can do that. Okay? Boom. Now, when you first go into your demo account, you're going to notice that it's very limited. Doesn't have everything you can trade. Don't panic. Okay? You're going to go to the little plus sign. And let's say you're trying to trade Bitcoin, it would be BTC USD, and you would simply add it. You want to trade gold, it'll be XAU USD, and then you would add it. You want to trade US 30, it's US 30, and then you would add it. And you could do this for anything. As you're going through your education, okay, you're going to see different things you can trade. Go ahead and add it to your screen, and it'll always be there, okay? And if I'll show you a couple little things. If you want to trade, you just hover over whatever it is you want to trade. You press it. It'll say trade. And then you can go into your trade. And I'm not going to get into how to trade and all that right now, but that's how you do it on your Metatrader4 app. Okay. So very, very simple stuff. Okay. But I wanted to show you guys how to do that because sometimes it's hard to understand how to open up your demo account when we're explaining it over the phone, right? Or over, a Zoom call like this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open up the chat real quick, see how you guys are doing. We're going to get into some good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Guys, if you're getting value from this call, drop a 222 in the chat. If you guys are getting value from this call so far, if you've gotten even one nugget, go ahead and drop a 222. Again, this is for my new traders. So I know some of you guys have been around for a while, but this is designed for our newest person coming in. And we're going to dive into some deeper stuff that I think some of you guys are going to get value from here in just a few moments. Now, I want to give you some tips in your journey, all right? And you know, as you're starting this thing out, okay, there's a couple of keywords I want you to know about, all right? Number one is this word called coachable. I want you to be coachable. Write that down, right? I'm going to be coachable. What that means is there's going to be times that myself or one of your mentors or somebody on a call or even a go live educator is going to tell you how to do something and what you need to do and maybe even why you need to do it. And it's not going to sound like something you want to do. Like some of you may say, Steve, I don't want to do demo trading, but we're going to say, hey, you should do demo trading at least a week. Get your feet wet on a practice account. Why would we say that? Because we've already learned. Okay. We may also tell you, listen, your first account shouldn't be more than $200 USD. But Steve, I've got $10,000. Okay, I get it. But you should only start with a maximum of $200 in your first account. You can put more after you get your feet wet, but your first account, just put $200 or less. Okay. Why would we say that? Because we've already learned how this thing works. Why would we say an 18-month commitment? Because we've already learned how this works. Why would I tell you to schedule yourself out on a weekly basis? Because I know 30 days goes by in a flicker, and if you don't have your month set up, your week set up, you're going to lose time. So I want you to be coachable because coachability is going to dictate your success here. Do not reinvent the wheel. Do not think you know more than the people teaching you because we've been here longer. We've had more experience. We know what works and what doesn't. So make sure that you stay coachable. Also, write this word down, engagement. You know, engagement is everything, right? An engaged person is a person that becomes successful. Now, what is engagement? Engagement means doing what you're doing right now. Get engaged in the trainings. Get engaged on the calls that we do. Get engaged on Go Live. Stay engaged on the Telegram or community chats that you and your leaders are on. We want to hear from you. If you have questions, we need you to ask it. Engage with your mentors. Okay? If you're not getting the coaching you need, maybe the person who registered you or referred you, maybe they're new too. Guess what? Reach out to me. Reach out to one of the leaders. We want to help you become successful. So make sure that you're engaged. And write this down. Remember this. Stick and stay and you'll get paid. Stick and stay and you'll get paid. You know, I've got some people having phenomenal results in trading or in marketing in their first 30, 60 days. It's absolutely unbelievable. But I have people also that take a long time, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years. But there's not a single person who has stuck this out that won't look you in the eye and say, it has been worth it every single day. Guys, I've been here close to 3 years. Never had a free tuition, meaning every month I've paid. There has been times that I couldn't pay for bills and I paid for my tuition because I knew where it would take me, and it's taking me there now at an exponential rate. So I want to encourage you, stick and stay and you will get paid. All right? So here's what I want to do at this moment, okay? There's 3 types of traders. Number 1, there are traders that say, Steve Max, I'm going to stay here for 18 months. I'm going to pay my tuition all 18 months. I don't want to market. I don't want to refer. I'm just going to pay my tuition for the next 18 months and learn how to trade, regardless whether I have fast success or long-term success. I'm going to stick this out for 18 months. If that's you, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. You're done today. Welcome to IM Academy. Start following the blueprint and get going. Then for some of you, you're a number 2 type of person. You're the type of person that, you know what, you want to get your free tuition, all right? And if that's you, we're going to go over how to get that free tuition. And then finally, you may be a person that's a number 3 and you say, hey, you know what? I want to market this. I want to build a residual income, and we're going to tap into that for the remainder of this call. So again, if you're just a trader, you are done here. You have the apps, you have the websites, go and get started. And for the rest of us, we're going to dive into a training to get you guys to and free and how to be successful at the marketing part of this business. And if you're watching this on the recording, this will be a separate recording. Make sure you get it from your mentor or your referring upline.